Hi everyone, thank you for a fantastic week. My name is Celso, I'm the founder of TaxZen, and I'm here to tell you how now anyone can finally achieve TaxZen. Think about it. So, the thing is that nowadays, tax complexity costs UK taxpayers £12.6 billion a year. And when you're sorting out your taxes, and you've probably felt the pain before, it quickly becomes really complex. So if you're self-employed or if you run a trade of any sort, you'll have to do weird stuff like managing asset pools and taking care of multi-year amortizations, that kind of crap. Let me just ask you one question, because this popped up yesterday with extreme excitement on the other part. Do you guys know the difference between subsistence expense and entertainment expense? Any idea? Any accountants in the room? Please don't be afraid. No? Okay, no accountants. Yeah, of course, no one knows about that. But you do know, please raise your hands. You paid for a customer meal. Do you understand that concept? Please raise your hand. You took the customer out to dinner. Right, that's entertainment. So, for an accountant, for the taxman, these are two different concepts, right? But to you, you just took the customer out to dinner. And that's how we work, okay? It's something very different. So you come into our platform, and you just tell us how much money you made and what you spent it on layman's terms. And while you're doing that, because we have all this information about how the tax system works, we can keep asking you questions to save you money. Again, in layman's terms, we are not asking you, did you spend this on subsistence or entertainment? Nothing like that. You just tick a box and say, look, I have this meal, took a customer out to dinner. That's it. And in the end, you'll get this beautiful report that tells you why you're paying this much tax and what you can do next year. And this is really important to us because for us, this isn't our end game. This is our end game. We want you to go on a vacation to Bali with the money you save on our platform, which is very different, again. But for us to do this, we are going to charge you £49 a year. Now think about it for a second. When you go to a tax accountant, you are going to pay £200, £300, £1,000, £1,600, you name it. They're all over the place. But on our platform, we are only going to charge you £49. Sorry. And after you do your taxes with us, we are going to keep looking out for your money during the rest of the year. So if anything changes, because we have all of our historical information, and we have information about how the tax system works and the collective intelligence of other taxpayers, and we are also able to pull information from outside sources, which is something that our competitors aren't quite able to do, okay, we can still give you the best tips during tax year. So if you invoice that customer that you took out to dinner, we can tell you your tax liability for next year just went through the roof, so you better do something about it. Here are some friendly tips. And this is not something that no one could do. Which one of you have tax guys? Again, please, show of hands. No one has a tax guy? Come on, you're joking. Yeah, someone just to file their taxes. Right, so no one could do it except us, of course, because this is pretty much common knowledge, and we've been doing it in Portugal. We automated the system. Actual taxpayers use it. Actually, 33,000 taxpayers in Portugal use it. And even better, 4,000 of them became customers because they went into our system, like what they saw, it worked for them, and we saved them on average £230. And this is in a country where the average salary is of £600. So just by using us and paying us €9 over there, okay, we got them 295 euros on average on return. And that's quite a good investment if you ask me. Pretty happy customers as well, I might add. Now, the problem with Portugal is that the market is really small. And of course, the economy is going down the toilet, not to use other terms, okay? So, if we are going to do this, let's do it on a bigger market. And the UK is the perfect market for us. 1 in 5 of the customers we got in Portugal were self-employed. And there are 5.4 million self-employed people right here in the UK that we can serve very well, I might add. So it does make a lot of sense to us to come here. And this huge market will allow us to later on expand to the rest of Europe, you know, taking control and all that kind of stuff. Our end game is definitely to become the turbo tax for Europe and help 140 million taxpayers that every year have to go through the torture of filing their own tax return. But before we do that, we have to launch here in the UK. So we are getting ready, and in the end of November, the latest, we are getting the platform. We are making the service available for anyone. So if you're interested, go today to gosimpleTax.com and please leave your email there. Thank you. But before I do that, like I said, we want to launch in November. We will have HMRC recognition, and we're trying to get some partners on board to make the life easier for you. So it's only going to be a matter of you telling us, I'm a free agent customer, so just grab my data from there. You don't have to do anything, any input at all, just confirm that everything's okay and we'll file the taxes for you. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, let me just remind you, that we are fundraising at the moment, and our fundraising is for 200,000 euros, which is, depending on the exchange rate of today, 156,000 pounds. We are SCIS compliant, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.